Hi y'all, it's your Star Goddess. Okay, so I'm here to talk about spell work. Okay, I know there's a lot of new witches and they don't have all the proper tools, they don't have all the proper knowledge that they need to go into doing all this spell work, and a lot of witches will come to a seasoned witch, a witch that's been practicing for a while, for advice or to get spells done, etc., etc. If you're working with a witch and they're doing spells for you, you need to give them all the details, because if there are certain things connected to what's going on, they can be affected by it. So you gotta give them all the details, first of all. And then you have to also stay positive on your end so that you don't sabotage the spell. Sometimes they just say, forget about it. Forget that you've even had someone cast a spell, and just, think of it as it's already done. But a lot of people worry, so that's kind of hard. So like I said in an earlier video, have a replacement thought when you start to think negative about something. Have like something to counteract it. For example, if you're worried about a court case or something, counteract that thought, stop it in mid-thought, and remember something funny that happened and just start laughing about it, or remembering it in your mind, so just to get your mind off of it. Or go watch something funny, but you do have to counteract that negative energy, okay? Because that negative energy that comes from worry and doubt can affect the spell or the situation or the vibration or frequency that's been sent out by that witch, or by yourself if you've done the spell. They have done like a scientific experiment, because we all know magic is basically science that has not been thoroughly explained, and some hasn't been proven yet. But the science that has been proven is that there are frequencies and vibrations that affect our environment and thoughts and all of that kind of good stuff. So they did this experiment, and they took two little household plants, and one plant they gave positive praise, kindness, love, and all those type of feelings to the plant. They spoke to it and poured their energy into it, their positive love, reinforcement energy. And then they took another plant, same type of plant, same size, and did the opposite and put the negative energy and insulted it and made it feel bad, and doubts and fears and all that kind of stuff. And the plants were watered the same amount, given the same amount of sunlight. But the plant, I know you know the end of the story. We all know the end of the story. The plant with the positive compliments and energy grew stronger and faster and better. And the negative influence plant was gnarled up, half dead, and just looked bad, okay? So think about what you're doing. Think of your situation as those plants. If you're trying to will something or manifest something and you sabotage yourself because you feel like it's not going to work, well, you're contributing to the problem is what you're doing. Don't contribute to the problem. Replace those thoughts with something good, or something funny, or something just different. It doesn't even have to be good. It can just be different, like make a grocery list or something. I don't know. Make lists. Some people get distracted when they start making lists, and it totally takes their mind off of stuff because they're so focused on something else. So that would be my suggestion. Make a list of something, a grocery list, a list of things you want, a list of your favorite songs, top 10 favorite songs. I remember those stupid Mad Libs back in like junior high school. They sell them in the Dollar Tree now. Y'all can go get a Mad Lib and just do that. But take your mind off of it by doing something else, okay? Now, once the spell and the frequency has been sent out and doing what it's going to do, then great. There should be no interference. So if you're working with the witch, make sure you work with and not against. Okay, so I just wanted to put that out there real quick. Moving on. Okay, chit chat. I was just visited by a member, investigator of the Coast Guard. Oh my God. I guess the former owner of this house is like, was in the Coast Guard or something. I don't know. Maybe he faked his death. I don't know. But they came here looking for him. I was like, we still get his mail, but we don't know who he is. We've never met him. It was the former owner. I don't know. You know, good luck. And, you know, that was that. So I actually tried to make this video 2 times, but the doorbell rang, and then I had to get up and go see who it was, and that's who it was. Yeah, so I just want to talk to y'all real quick. I've been super busy with my other channels, and I'm sorry that I haven't put, you know, as many videos out as I would like to on this channel. But yeah, I've been doing readings. If y'all need a reading, I am still available most times, so don't think you're disturbing me. I will stop what I'm doing to do readings, so don't worry about that. Also, Valentine's Day is coming up, so y'all know everybody's going to be asking for love spells and love readings and honey jar spells and stuff like that. So witches, start saving your honey jars. You know, I have a few that I keep on hand at all times, just for those type of spells. Red candles, you can get a lot of that stuff really cheap right now in the Dollar Tree, especially like if you work with Erzuli Frida. There's lots of pinks and hearts and stuff like that, decor if you want to get your altar spruced up. Go check out all the Valentine's Day items. Also for if you work with the other Erzuli Dante, I'm sorry, Dante, y'all. It was an ex-boyfriend I had. I don't know why I just said his name. They have hearts as well, similar, you know, and just, you know, there's lots of things you can do like on a budget as a new witch. Go to the dollar store, go to the, you know, the dollar sections of places. You can get herbs there. You can get trays to do your spell work on. You can get candles. You can get string ribbons, because some people do like tie spells. You can get paper bags. You can get jars. You can get all that good stuff. So, you know, a lot of people will say, well, I don't have the ingredients. I don't have stuff. Go to your Dollar Tree. I think I have a video on here a long time ago about Dollar Tree witching. I think that's the name of it, or something like that. But yes, like I got this jar. Look, I got this jar from Big Lots. This is not for witchcraft. This is for something else. But you can get jars similar to this at the Dollar Tree. You can get little, I know that in 99-cents only stores, they have a lot of like candles in there, like saint candles and different spell candles. You can get a lot of stuff, y'all. So don't ever use, you know, I don't know where to buy this stuff at as an excuse. Dollar store, okay? A lot of people don't feel comfortable keeping their stuff in their house because they probably still live at home with their parents, and that's understandable. When I was a teenager, I had a little box. I had a shoe box, because it's a shoe box, okay? And let me show you. So I had like a shoe box. This is not it. This is just a shoe box. And I would keep my tarot cards in there, some candles, a spell book that I had, and a few little crystals that I had, and some herbs that I bought from the store, and I put them in little containers so they would fit in here, and then I put the rest in the kitchen cabinet, and I would just go refill it. And you know, my mom just thought they were herbs to cook with, but I would just go refill my little containers with the herbs, and I would do my spells in my closet. Like literally, I was a closet witch, y'all. And my mom, they smoked cigarettes, so they could not smell my candles or my incense burning. Um, like they would just think it was air freshener or something because the house had smoke in it. And so I would be in my closet and I would be doing spells and reading tarot cards for myself, meditating, reading my book. And then as soon as I would hear some footsteps down the hall, I'd stick my stuff back in my shoebox, put it in my closet like it was a pair of shoes, and come out. Like, yeah, I was just looking for a shirt. And that's how, you know, a lot of people are this time in their life as young, you know, teenagers that still live at home. So, but still, you have to start somewhere. You don't need an altar. You don't, like at the top of your shoebox can be your altar, okay? You don't need all that to start off with. Just start, because the more you put it off, the longer you put it off, the more you'll, you know, regret it when you get older. When you're finally free to practice as you want, you'll be a newbie still. So it's best to try to do what you can do when you can do it. In your bathroom, lock the door, do whatever you need to do. But start somewhere. You know, if you don't know what your path is yet, it doesn't matter. Just start reading something. Get your feet wet. You know, learn something. Make a conscious decision to get into your spiritual path. It doesn't matter how you start, what you start with. Your mind is going to be opened. You're going to be learning something, and that knowledge will be useful no matter what path you choose to take later on when you're free to practice as you choose, okay? That knowledge will stick with you forever, okay? I know that there were books in the library that they don't even have anymore in the library that I learned so much from when I was in junior high school. I have been looking for some book, I forgot what it's called, but I've been looking for this book forever. It had like spells in it, and they were dark. And I've been looking for this book for so long, and I don't even remember the name of it. I think it was like Palms, Cards, Spells, and More or something. I don't remember, but it had to be written in the 90s or the 80s, because that's when I was young. So I remember there was one spell in there, and it was like to be visited by 3 spirits that will tell you the answer to anything. That was like one of the spells, and I was like, ooh, I want to do that spell. But I was still a little bit brainwashed with, you know, religion, because I did live at home with my parents, and I was only in junior high. One of the spells was like, take everything that's hanging off your wall and fast for 3 days. And I was like, huh? I had like a million posters up, so I was like, next. And fast for 3 days? I don't think so. So, like, of course, we can't do those type of spells as kids or teenagers. But, you know, you can learn from it. You can say, okay, well, why? You can ask yourself, why do you have to fast for 3 days? What's the significance behind that? And why does all these things need to be taken off the wall? What is the significance behind that? And that can start your mind to wondering and doing more research and stuff like that. Because I was like, well, maybe they don't want a mirror, or maybe they don't want crosses on the wall, or blah, 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 blah. You know, I was coming to every conclusion that I could think of, but I was thinking, and I was learning, and I was investigating. So that's all, you know, if you're not doing anything, at least you can read. You know, that's easy to do. So thank you guys so much for like watching my channel and subscribing and being here this long with me. I really just wanted to share that with y'all, some little stories about my childhood, because I don't think I tell y'all enough about, you know, when I was a kid and the type of magic that I did. I did a lot of magic as a child, now that I think about it. I've played with Ouija boards, I've done spells, read so many books that I don't even know why they would have it in the library in the kids section, but yeah. They had a demonology book in my 5th grade library. That is how it started. So I'll see y'all later, and I'll post another video probably. I don't know if I'm going to do it tomorrow or the next day, but I'll probably try to do another spell, and I'll see y'all later. Okay, bye.